गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। योऽश गुरुः शिवः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण Govind, Shri Krishna Govind, Shri Krishna Govind, Shri Krishna Govind, Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govind, 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 Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। So today we are going to start the 4th chapter, and if you remember the 1st, 2nd and 3rd chapter, Arjun came in the battlefield to fight for dharma. Kshatriya karma is dharma sthapana and adharma nash. So he forgot that he was a representative of the God to fight for dharma, and he started seeing a situation from the false goggles of delusion. Delusion means that which doesn't have logic, but it is experienced a lot. Logicless experience is called delusion. Why? Why are not the people in the Kauravas army the kith and kin of Arjun? They were uncle, they were maternal uncle, paternal uncle, grandfather, all relations exist only at a mental level. There is no relation possible in the Atma. There is no relation possible in Panch Mahabhut. Relational have delusional existence. It is based on avichar. All relations are delusional existence. Yes. But I feel it, I told you, prove it. You prove it, no? What is the praman for that? Well, if praman is there, I am the mother of somebody, father of somebody, or I am the child of somebody, I am the grandchild of somebody. Acha? Yes. Why? Because I give birth. From my stomach only, my daughter or son has come out. What more you want to prove? Our DNA match. You are the body. First is your mistake. This 5 element, you are saying it is a body. And then from one body, another body came out. Where from you came out, you came in between. Because you were existing before the body also. Even if you think you are a Jeev. Before existing, before taking the body, you were also a Jeev. So you were Jeevless, bodiless Jeev. So this body was incidentally, you got it in between, on the way. One packet was there, you took that packet and you entered into that packet. तो तुमने अपने आप को बेवकूफ बना लिया. First you make fool of yourself and you want the real solutions of the imaginary problems. Real means long lasting. First you consider that I am the body. I am the soul inside the body. Acha? Before the body was there, you were a Jeev. What about that status? How can you be inside the body? How can Jeev go inside the body? Arey, but I gave birth. What you gave birth? It was all prakritik. It was all the process of the nature. You had no kartrutva in that. You had no doership in that. The conception was there. After conception, baby started growing. The fetus started growing. You didn't do some exercise for the fetus to grow, that you do like that. And then the fetus is growing. And when the baby was matured in the stomach, then naturally he came out. Not that you wanted that he should come out then. It was not your will. A certain date, doctor gives a certain operation he does, and that baby came out. He is my baby. I am father. I am mother. All these things are not proved by any logic. Because Atma can't give birth to baby. Neither Jeev gives birth to the baby. Jeev and Atma have no relation. It is the body which gives birth to body. Like if you make one lump of clay and from that lump of clay you bring out another lump of clay. You can say this is the mother-child relationship between two lumps of clay. The wheat flour is the mother and all rotis are daughters. That wheat flour which you needed and you did like that, आटा सान लिया आपने, उसके बाद you made out this lump and you did like that and then you did like that. Then you put on tawa and it came out as nice roti. You think the daughter because it came from the upadan karan. ये क्या बात होगी? This way your body is the son of wheat because it has come from wheat and rice. So you are the product of grocery. Oh grocery putra, oh son of grocery, oh daughter of grocery. What is this logic? It is all illogical here. But it appears, no, I am telling you an experience which cannot be verified. It is non-verifiable experience. This world is a big tamasha. Somebody says, somebody has come and sitting in the lounge. Who? I don't know. Have you seen? No. How do you know? I think. No, but is it confirmed? No, I don't know. I think somebody is there. But nobody is there. But I thought somebody was there. It was only a thought. Because it is non-verifiable. Whole experiences of the world called your relation, call your body, call your family, call your money, all are logically non-provable. Apramanatvam. There is no pramana for that. Pratyaksh praman is also not a praman, because pratyaksh you see body giving birth. Jeev does not give any birth. Atma doesn't give any birth. It's a physiological process. Like the tree giving birth to the fruit, and fruit is falling down. You will say tree is the mother of the fruit. And tree is crying because fruit has fallen down. So to nahi hoga. Arjun started thinking, moment you put a wrong goggles, he will likely to fall. Once, I was in Bombay, I was a brahmachari. I went to ophthalmologist to test my eyes. So he said, let me see how much is your contraction and expansion of the retina. And therefore they put some eye drop. I know that. They put some eye drop. And after that, after putting eye drop, he tested. After that he said, please walk carefully, because you don't see distances as it is. It may appear more, it is less, something like that. And it was really like that. I felt steps were already there. Because there was a wrong vision was not there. Because of the medicine. It went away after 2-3 hours. But they do something to contract and expand, what is called dilation. तो यहाँ तो अहम में डायलेशन हो गया, आप मुंह में कुछ भी बात कर लो, उसमें क्या है? When you are deluded, you can think anything. When hair is not there, you say I am bald. And when hair is there, then you say I am here. Absence of the property of absence of hair, you are superimposing on yourself when you are saying I am bald. So when hair is there, you say I am here. So Arjun was deluded totally, and therefore his conclusion, and the result of delusion will always be sadness. There is no doubt about it. Only it is a postponed sadness. You are postponing your sadness. It will definitely come in due time. Just wait. People say, no, you will have it. Wait, you will have it. So this was the first chapter. When your starting point of your thinking is wrong, then how do you expect the whole thing that you built? My house, my family, my children, my achievement, my failure, my success, my... अब सब कुछ तुमने start में गलती कर दिया है. Then you are working on something impossible. When you work on something impossible, you will always get frustrated. Because you are trying to make impossible possible. You are trying to get joy from relations. You want to joy from success. You want joy from your own ahankar. These are non-existing. They are not proved. And therefore you end up in some kind of, in some kind of helplessness. Well, with this person, with every person you will feel helpless after a time. My experience is that. Up to a person you can change, you can direct. A point comes where I feel I can't do on this person. This habit of this person I am not able to change. A, B, C, D, this habit tick, he is good. But E, F, G, H, he is not changing. He pagal hai us issue pe. He is mad on that issue. He is not listening. He is a block, he is a mental block. Really? Yes. That is, he is very highly deluded there. So it is difficult to manage that person there. That is his no man's zone. He doesn't listen to anybody on that zone. Oh my God. Everybody? Yes. Not me. Acha? Arjun was therefore said, he started trembling. आपका starting point गड़बड़ हो गया तो सब गड़बड़ हो गया उसमें क्या आपने you are now, somebody has kidnapped your joy. Only way to live in joy is to live without delusion. It's the only way. Don't love the false things. Don't be in love with something which is not there. ऐसा ही है सब. And when Arjun was crying and all these things, but beautiful point of Arjun was he discovered that I am wrong. And therefore he said, karpanya dosho upahata swabhava. My original nature has been upahat, not apahat. Upahat means conditioned. Apahat means killed. Don't miss a single matra also while chanting. Ulta pulta chant mat karo. So, karpanya dosho upahata swabhava prachhami tam dharma sammod chetaha. He said, I am deluded. He accepted it. By satsang kiya tha. He had done some satsang. So when you are doing wrong, at least I think I am wrong. I am not right. I am uncontrolled right now. I am not in my right frame. Something is wrong in me. I don't justify it is wrong. It's wrong, yes. But you are uncontrollable. I am uncontrollable. I am not in a great mood. I am a little foolish. I am very foolish now. No. What's wrong? So Arjun realized this. This is because of his egolessness. Egoistic person will never say I am wrong. Egoistic person won't agree also that I am wrong. He will say, no, I am right. I have to be sad. If I am not sad, who will be sad? And this way, Arjun did not justify his. In second chapter, Arjun said, I think, Bhagavan, I am not in a right frame of mind. And therefore, I want you should take over my questions and answers. Please take over me. And please note, whole Gita Shastra is meant to remove moh, rag and shok. See, I am reading from Shankar Bhash only. This is in Shankar Bhash, the beginning of second chapter. Very beginning where Bhagavan starts his commentary. Even Gita Press book, it is 26 page. Tatha hi Arjunena Raj Guru Putra Mitra Surit Swajan Sambandhi Bandhaveshu Aham Amite iti evam Branti Pratya Nimitta Snevichedadi Nimittau Atmana Shogamoho Pradarshitau Katham Bhishmamaham Sankhe Ityadina Shogamohabhyami Abhibhut Vivek Vigyana Swataiva Kshatra Dharme Yuddhe Pravittapi Tasmad Yuddhat Upararama. Whole problem is don't do symptomatic treatment for a long time. You will have to take a lot of medicine and it won't be good for you. Don't take palliative treatment, take it curative treatment. And Bhagavan said, okay, fine. Good, you have come to me. Bole Shishyasteham Shadhimam Tvam Prapannam. In my life you are there. So I think I allow my mind to be. Shishya means who gives his mind. He said, Guru, please take out any thought and plant any thought. This is called Shishya. My mind is like a field and you can come inside my mind. I can open my mind and you can take out any thought and plant any thought as you wish. I am offering my mind. So you can take out any thought, yes. I don't have no man's zone in my mind. It is a Guru's zone now. This is called Shishya. My life is a Guru's zone, my actions is a Guru's zone, he can enter very easily. Like whom you love, you don't want, anytime you can enter his room, you don't have to say, may I come in? If wife has to enter the room, she won't ask the husband, may I come in? Or husband has to enter, he won't say, may I come in? Others may have to knock and come. Sometime they used to do this in my room. They used to bring food, and I was inside to make them aware that I am there. So this kind of no need. And they kept on doing it. I said never he had cold in the morning. When you love somebody, you give access, free access. You can give password also. You can see what pattern is on the phone also. I mean, the husband, wife, I think they share the PIN number of the, what is it called, of that card, ATM card, bank card, the account. Sometimes they have same email. Sometimes they can share their email. No problem. If the closeness is there. Otherwise, Guru Bhakti means, I mean, all my things are yours, all my thoughts you can see. Because unless I give it, how will you do it? When the landscaper came, you have to give the whole garden. You can't say, no, this portion you don't touch. This, what is it? You are allowing me, let me do what I want to do. Don't disturb me. Let me give a chance. Give me a chance. After that you are not satisfied, you tell me. But what I am doing, please don't interrupt me. So you give the whole mind. Usi ko bolte shishya. Bhagwan started. I don't deserve any thought for me. I am giving my whole heart. I mean, if something is wrong, I'll tell this thought is troubling me. Be honest with the doctor, be honest with your teacher, and be honest with the lawyer, and be honest with the astrologer, because they'll find it out. Doctor, you don't try to hide on the doctor. That if I say stomach, he will start testing. Some people are so, when the disease gets worse, then they go and approach the doctor. Well, how to tell all these things? You tell it, don't worry about that. Don't be foolish, because when it will increase, then he will definitely test. And you have to say certain, well, I'm so shy, No, you say it. You write it if you are shy, but you have to tell it clearly in black and white. This much trust you should have, that this is the problem, there's a stomach pain is there, the pain is here, this is my problem, I eat this, didn't digest, tell it in full detail. Then he can have a better data, he knows better than you. He has studied 10 years. And you have just Googled, and you have heard that eat this lemon with ginger, you will be cured. The problem is sab to doctor ho gaya aajkal. All the doctors are useless. They studied 10 years, we Google something and we become doctors now. And these naturopaths are there. Do this and you will be cured. Eat what is it called? Haldi. Haldi is very important. Haldi along with the cinnamon. Cinnamon. And eat this morning, first thing you eat this. How many things to eat first time? First thing you eat haldi. First thing you eat honey. First thing you eat, what you soak? Methi. First thing you eat chia seed. And every day chia seeds are kept and taken out. How many things to eat? She stopped. Again, keep on keeping it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. आप अपने आप को पूरा दो ना. शिष्यस्ते अर्जुन भगवान से रोक दिया. अर्जुन, never mind, I'm there for you. हमें पूरा दो. Give me completely. हम जो कहें करो उसको. Don't ask questions too much. Give me 1 year. If you have no change, then you tell me. हमें कुछ टाइम तो दो. Then Bhagwan started second chapter, and he started. Please note, he started from 11th verse, 12th shlok, he started, na tvevaham jatunasam, na tvam neme janadipa, etc. And up till he continued till 25th verse about Gyan Yoga. I have explained it in full detail, I am not going into it. Navakto, avyakto yam, achintyo yam, avikaryo yam uchyate, tasmadem mahabhava, nattam shochitu parasi, etc. So that was a package. That was a Gyan Yoga package. Then Bhagwan thought, I think Arjun is not receiving. Arjun is looking here and there. So it means that he is not catching. Then Bhagwan said, okay, I'll tell you about Karma Yoga also. And then again Bhagwan came back to Sthit Pragya Lakshana and concluded Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha. Then third chapter Arjun asked the question. I got confused because you are talking about Gyan Yoga and publicizing about Karma Yoga. So Bhagwan gave 43 shlokas, all the chapters, third chapter was there. What is Karma Yoga? We saw 5 topics yesterday. Okay. Please note, second chapter is the seed chapter. Whole Gita is in second chapter. In second chapter, Karma Yoga is also there and Gyan Yoga. Actually, Gyan Yoga Sometimes Karma Yoga is not separately mentioned because Karma Yoga is a requisite for Gyan Yoga. When it is said that you have to be MBA or you have to be MSc, it is understood that you have to go through metric. It is a qualification. You can't, from 10th, you can't just jump to become a postgraduate. ठीक है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. Third chapter is elaboration of that part of second chapter we talked about KY Karma Yoga. ठीक है. Please note, you must have seen the news, TV news. First, there is a breaking news. In short, 5 people died in that accident. Then the second news comes up that this politician said like this. Second news. Third news, this election has been postponed. Fourth news, something. After that, they elaborate. Now in detail. And after giving the detail at the end of the news, again he'll come to then summarize. This is Gita's way. They took it from Gita actually. Second chapter was in capsule form. From 3rd chapter to 17th chapter is elaboration. And 18th chapter is again in capsule form. So about Karma Yoga, Bhagwan elaborated from in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which was said from Esha te bhita sankhe buddhir yoge tamam shunu buddhya yuktya yaya partha karm bandham brahasyasi. That was said in the 2nd chapter. So from here to that portion where Bhagavan says yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatitarishyati, that portion is elaborated in the 3rd chapter. Now about the Gyan Yoga portion, Bhagavan is going to elaborate in 2 chapters, chapter 4 and chapter 5. How nice teacher is there. No? Arjun did not ask any question, but Bhagavan started. After listening, you understand, I had this doubt. I couldn't put in words. I also had this doubt, but I did not know this. And this is how the 4th chapter will start. चलें? ठीक है? बोले ठीक है. What's the name of 2nd chapter? 2nd chapter, Sankhya. Please note, Sankhya is predominantly discussed. Not that everything is about Sankhya. Nisthit Prajna is also there in that. Karma Yoga is also there in that. So chapter has been named depending on the predominant topic. Other topics are also there. Like you say, this is the president's house. His wife also lives, family also lives, servant also lives. Predominantly he is there. So 4th chapter and 3rd chapter is called Bolo Karma Yoga. ठीक है? Karma Yoga. And 5th chapter is called 3rd chapter is Karma Yoga and 4th chapter is Gyan Karma Yoga. Gyan Karma Sanyaas Yoga. Don't forget. Gyan Karma Sanyaas Yoga. अच्छा, इतना लंबा नाम. So what is the meaning of this chapter? We have to go into little detail. Don't be afraid. It is difficult. No, don't be difficult. You said it is tough. No, don't. You are more tougher than the chapter. Anyway. So, what? Nothing. So, most difficult to deal is with the ego. These chapters are much easier than our life. When I sit in the meeting and finance meeting goes on, I feel it is so difficult. Our Gita Ramayana is so easy. Trust deed, lease, all these things are so complicated. Put this clause there, take out this clause there. This has another meaning. Arey bhaiya. The name of this chapter 4 is called Gyan Karma Sanyaas Yoga. Don't forget this. If you forget, then it won't be good. Achha, you are listening to this chapter, you don't know the chapter only. ये तो गलत बात हो जाएगी. So, those who are Sanskrit students, please understand, it is not Gyan Karmanoho Sannyasa. Sanyas of Gyan Karma. It is not Dvandva Samas there. That renunciation of knowledge and action. Not the meaning is there. Then what is remaining then if you renounce both? So Vyutpatti, the Samas will Gyanena Karma Sanyaasa. By the knowledge you are renouncing action. Okay. So Shashti Tatpurush Samas is there. Gyanena Karma Sanyaasa. This is called Gyan Karma Sanyaasa. What you said? Samas, don't worry. If you don't understand, you have studied Samas? No. Samas you are, no? You are teaching also Samas? Not teaching. 2 Sanskrit classes you had. Stopped? Achha. All got all knowledge. Don't stop. Continue that. So by the Gyanen means by the knowledge renunciation of action is the subject of this chapter. So in one line you can understand, okay, what is in this? Tell me in one line what is the subject matter in this chapter. So you should know it, okay, this is the chapter. This is the essence in that. Gyanena Karma Sannyasa. Okay. Like film have a title. So by title you should know that this is there. Not like a YouTube. They give some title and that is not at all in the, if you open. Some of them. You open and there is nothing about what they are talking. How to learn music. You open it, nothing is there inside. No, nothing about music. Ajeeb si baat. So, Gyanena Karmanam Sannyasa. Acha, why karmas? What is karma sannyas? Renunciation of action. Yes. Oh. Why to renounce the action, by the way, Swamiji? Huh? Why to renounce the action? Oh. Because action, how do you define action? Action is done in which the karta is there. कर्ता पूर्वक की जाने वाली विधि निषेधात्मक क्रिया को कर्म बोलते हैं. कर्ता पूर्वक की जाने वाली विधि निषेधात्मक क्रिया को कर्म बोलते हैं. प्लीज स्वामी जी, दिस इज नॉट अ रामायण क्लास. प्लीज से इन इंग्लिश. That action is called action, which is done with two requisites. It has a doership and also there is a scriptural injunction you should have done it and not done it. Two things. You take a stick and throw in the water, it won't be called action. But if I'm tired, there is no action. Why? It will not create sin. It is not creating any merit. And there is no doer is there. When you have any action, enjoyer is there. And doer is there. And there is scriptural injunction about it, then it is called a full-fledged action. A child has a pistol. This is what happens in South Africa. Many times they had pistol in their houses, guns. And by mistake the child took the gun. And it was loaded. He may be 3-year-old, 4-year-old child. And he triggered out of fun and it killed somebody. He won't get any sentence. He was not knowing it. He was not having a doer. A child hits the mother sometimes when baby is there, he pulls the mother and gives one slap. That baby won't get any punishment or any pap he won't get because he doesn't know all these things. Karta is not there. Therefore he is innocent. Karta means he is not conscious of himself. Therefore, if guest comes without the clothes also, he goes out. Mother is embarrassed. Without any clothes on the body, Virat Roop. And sometimes only one Raman Maharshi style is there. And he's not conscious of his body. He's not going out first. We go out, we get our hair okay. Put on dress, I'm looking okay or not. What did he say to me? So he doesn't have a karta, therefore that is not called karma, and therefore no fruit is there. Therefore in the legal term minor word is used, minor and major. So for minor punishments are not that strict as for major. You will listen in the rehab center. If you're a minor. Oh. So what's the problem with the action? Problem with the action is it creates fruits of action. Other problem is that it makes you anxious. Third problem is that it creates a competitor in your life. Fourth problem is it makes you angry. Fifth problem is it makes you fearful. Sixth problem is that from one action another action comes up. There is no end to it. You keep on running because you see joy somewhere else. This is the problem with action. With action comes a lot of problem. Because action, well, unless I complete my action, I am not happy. Let me complete this action. Oh my God, what will happen? Oh my God, I forgot. He did better work. He got all the credit. I am going, Swamiji, please bless in my new venture. It's my new venture. I am opening a new company. Acha? Yes. What is the name of the company? Name of the company is very good. What is the name? Name is Swami and Swami Vihar. Why did you put this name? Why did you put the name in my name? Hello? Why did you put Swami Vihar there? Sorry, Swamiji. No. Why did you put my name? No, my name is Swaminathan. Oh, sorry. Then you can. You are not the only Swami. So what is it all about? It is about export. I am going to export chips. Potato? Oh, no, all the time. That electronic chips. Okay, sorry. No, I thought, sorry about, no, we are going to, and we have a very big market in Germany, etc. So I have my company, I have recruited 5 people. US is a very big company and Taiwan is there. So how many client you got? No, still we have to searching. Nothing is happening. Since 2 months, nothing has happened. But we are hopeful, but we are running out of our expense because you have to pay the salary. So I'm getting nervous about it, whether I'll make it or not, because I've spent so much of money. It has been, I can't tell you, 50 lakh rupees has been spent in that. Lot of infrastructure. I researched and I myself developed a software. Sure, yes. You don't know, but it's very important software. Please bless. कर्म आ गया ना, तो कर्म के साथ टेंशन आ गया, कर्म के साथ fear आ गया. Achha, tell me, is there somebody else doing? Not exactly, but somewhere close to what we do. He's a competitor. Every company is a competitor. Yes, they are our competitors. So you are big or they are big? No, they are very big. So they will sell in a cheaper price. This is the problem. Okay. But we are trying to give something new. We are putting some new gadgets. You know, like the toothpaste, one brush is free, something like that. If you take this software, this will be free. Maintenance is free. Something like that. Okay. Therefore, you are working very, very hard. I am not sleeping in the night. Yes. Only therefore I get to sleep in the satsang, because I don't sleep properly actually. डर लग रहा है. My BP has all, since I started this, BP has gone up. Achha? It is a tension because I have taken loan. I don't know how will I pay. If you are doing business, you have a big heart. No, heart doesn't work. It's okay. Doctor has made medicine twice. He has increased the dose also and the magnitude also. It was 500, now it is 1000 mg. It is still not, it is on the brink, it goes up and down. So BP also has come. Yes. Fear is there. Yes. Worry is there. Yes. Okay. Achha, you spend time with your family? No way. I don't have a time. I don't know what's the concept of time now. Oh, I'm just, I don't know what to do. It's quite worrisome. But if I get it, it will be very good. I'll clear off all the loan in 1 year. Oh, really? Yeah. No work comes without tension. No work comes without fear. No relation without regret. No relation in fear without new fruit of action. Now what you are thinking, even if you don't get the result, it is going to create a fruit now in the future which will give you new birth and new situations. So karma is like a quagmire. फंसते चले जाओगे आप. Oh. Shall I leave all the action? Ha ha. Who told you can leave? You have such a strong doership. You cannot leave at will. It is not a tree that I am leaving from tomorrow. I have a strong enjoyership. Sense of reality is in the world. Sense of reality is in your body. Sense of reality is in getting fame. If somebody else gets money, you get nervous. You go to somebody's house, you see it's a bigger house, you get inferiority complex. You are a computer inside. You get so afraid sometimes. Your wife is there, children is there. You always want child to go study better school, colleges. You want to send him to Cambridge. And you are not able to cross the local bridge. And you want to send to Harvard. And you are working on hardware only instead of Harvard. मेरे प्यारे, तुम नहीं हो हमसे न्यारे, बार बार तुम क्यों होते हो किनारे, क्या तुम अपना हमको नहीं समझते? मेरे प्यारे, ये क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Therefore we need karma yoga to soften it, to change the direction of your I will die. No, I am acting out of God. We saw in 3rd chapter. So that action is a sign that you are incomplete. You don't do out of incompleteness, you do out of completeness. Then what is Gyan Karma Sanyaas? It's a very serious topic. Very serious, very serious. Achha? How serious? Very serious. Are will you tell? Of course I will. No, time is passing. Therefore I am saying, please tell it. Can we complete it in this month? No way. Let's start it. Okay. Thank God 3rd chapter is over. ये जो कर्म का एरिया है ना, डूअर, कर्म फल, अविद्या, family, work on this project, work on that project, this anxiety about this, anxiety about that. This is one department. This is Avidya Maharani's families. This is all the family of ignorance. Ignorance gives birth to enjoyer, enjoyer to doer, doer to resources, resources to running around, then action, then relatives, then contact, then one action brings another action. I invited somebody for dinner because he invited. So for dinner, then I have to first go to the market and get all the things. Then I have to cook everything. Then in learning, in the process of cooking, I understood that I don't know how to cook certain things which he has wanted. Then I am contacting another person. I called another person to cook, help me in my system. Then the gas is getting over now. Then I am contacting the gas person to get that cook. I brought the vegetable also. 6 cylinders are there. 6, no? She used to bring more. Okay, it brings long. 6 are there. 6 are there. Okay, 4 are there. 6 are there. It is on standby. Okay. So one action brings another action. That action to maintain one action, other action, second, third action. Then I called my neighbor to help me. Now neighbor is helping me. With the neighbor came the child also, and husband also came. Now I have to make tea and coffee for them also. All are sitting in the drawing room. That child broke my flower vase. Now to quieten him, I have to give him something. My son's daughter toy I gave to him. That also he broke. Now gas problem is also there. The neighbor has to be brought. Vegetable I brought. I have to clean the whole house. Now he is coming for dinner. I said 8 people, 15 had come. They brought their son-in-law and son-in-law's mother also. Now whole battalion is there and they are seated now. Now immediately I had to put more water in the vegetable. एक काम से दूसरा काम, दूसरे से तीसरा काम. I'm just giving gross example. What is the problem? I enjoy it. Now they went away. I have to clean up is required. I don't know they are happy or not. They said it was very good. They went very good. But who remembers, who will forget? In one action, another action. Karma is the area which keeps you spinning. It makes you run around. Busy without business. Going everywhere, reaching nowhere. From pillar to post and post to pillar. Sometimes we should rest forever. Rest is not stopping the action. I am not dependent on the action. Action is a luxury, not a necessity. Why? Because I have everything. What fruit of action will give me that joy I already have inside? Sarvam karma kilam partha jnani parisamapyate. This knowledge will conclude all the action now. Sometime I was coming from Joburg to Durban. One white lady was sitting. She tapped on my thighs. After 2-3 sentences, she said, "Hey, what do you do? What's your profession?" I said, "I'm not a profession. I'm a realization." Realization and profession don't go. Realization is seeing what is already there. Profession is to see what is not there and working for something which is not in this place and this time. She's nodded her head. And then she gave idea. He said, "Why don't you work whole day and evening you can have a class? This way you can earn also." I said, "But why to earn?" He said, "You can have luxurious life. Bigger place to live." I said, "For why?" He said, "You can enjoy it." I said, "For why?" She said, "You will be much more happier." I said, "But I'm very happy without anything. No wife, no children, no luxuries. No eating luxuries. I don't like to eat luxurious things." You live alone? Of course. You have a room? No, I'm just using a room. It belongs to somebody else. Whose? It belongs to Gurudev's ashram. I'm just using for a part-time. I'll walk away one day from this room. It's not mine. Where? Wherever God takes me. What is your goal? No goal. I am the goal. I don't go anywhere for goal. I am my own goal. What distance is between wrong I and real goal, that we remove. That is called sadhana. I don't postpone my joy. Joy is not in time and space. Anyway, she kept quiet. She said, "Okay, I'll come in the ashram, I'll understand more." She didn't argue. Good point was, she didn't doubt on me. She didn't doubt. She said, "What you are saying is fine, but I'll understand better." She didn't come. Karma Sanyaas is not that you physically leave an action. You dissociate with the incomplete personality in you and you say, I don't need to get anything because I myself am complete. I am the goal. I am the self. I am the one in which whole world is coming and going. Why should I target for something inside the world? Will space try to go to California and get happiness? What? Whole space. Will it travel to California? Or will you go to Honolulu? Las Vegas, where you lose everything. This is called Lost. This is called Lost Vegas. Or when you go to Washington, you have to wash ton of dishes. Will the space go anywhere? Because of space only everything is there. Space need not go anywhere to get joy. Oh. Sure. Will sugar need a milk to make itself sweet? No, mix sugar in the milk, then sugar will appear sweet. What are you talking? Milk needs a sugar to make itself sweet. Sugar does not need a milk to make itself sweet. Sugar does not need anything else. Sugar is fine. And that sugar doesn't need any milk of situation to get sweetness. I am sweet by myself only. This is called Jnanam. I am not traveling in time and space. Time and space are traveling in me. This is called Jnanam. You are not unhappy. Other than, how can we really be unhappy with the imaginary? It is 1-0 format, binary format, real unreal format. This is called Jnanam. Gyan Karma Sanyaas yoga. So action is not left physically. Physically body will keep on acting. Circulation will go, digestion will go. Jnani's digestion also goes on. But he is not a part of his life. He is not a traveler. He is the goal. He is the self. Are you getting me? This is knowledge. And by this knowledge, I renounce. It is not physical renunciation. It is mainly an intellectual renunciation of identification. I don't need any object. I don't need any time, space. I don't need any person. I don't need any kind of situation to make me happy, fulfilled, complete. I don't need to get completeness. Will gold need an ornament to complete itself? Gold will not search for the gold ring. Oh, ring, come here. Unless you are there. Marriage ring is there, marriage ring. Engagement ring, which converts in after marriage into suffering. So, for some, not all, but don't. Well, don't make fun of me. So, this is there. I will get married, therefore I will marry. I will get child, therefore. Who needs child? Who needs job? Who needs money? I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need any time. I don't need any person. I don't need any work. I am by self, I am complete. Ramji doesn't need a forest, doesn't need a kingdom to be Ram. Glory of Ramji is not because he was a king. This outer thing, when you are incomplete, then you need a CV. Ramji's CV, no CV was there. Ramji was not great because he was a king. Without king also he was Bhagwan only. Krishnaji was never king, Bhagwan Krishna. He was a kingmaker. Never took Dwarka also, never also this Mathura also. Tadeti tannai tad dure tadvantiki, tadantarasya sarvasya, tadu sarvasyasya bhayata. Tad dhavato anyan atyati tishtat tasmin nabo matarishva dadati. Tad dhavato anyan, it runs so fast that anything it supersedes. Anyan atyati tishtat, but it is sitting. What? Ishavasya. Tad dhavato anyan atyati. It is faster than all the runners. Manaso javi is faster than mind also. Acha? Who? Self. But it is tishtat. It is sitting. How can by sitting it is running? What's the contradiction is there? It is not running. It is sitting because it is everywhere, therefore it is called running. It is not running. By conditioning you see it is running. This is called jnanam. Where is karma? Where is relative? Where is karmphal? Where is sorrow? Where is joy? Ye parivar chodva. Is intellectual living, not physical living. Gyan Karma Sanyaas. Very beautiful chapter is there. You don't have to do anything. Just understand. Don't have to do all the time. To do this. Complete this work. They're chanting. Oh my God, I have not chanted Bhagavad Gita today. Oh my God. I'm forgetting now. Oh. Only one chapter I had, that also I'm forgetting. Which chapter? That also I forgot. I think I by heart 9th chapter. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha Ata Navamo Dhyayah Arjuno Vacha Imam Vivasvate Yoga. Marenge Arjuna. Sorry. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavanaham Avyayam Vivasvan. Which chapter is this? Bekuf? It is 4th chapter. Why is 9th chapter? Sorry. Okay, I'll start again. So, 9th chapter I'm going now. Idam tute, start from the beginning. Okay, that is okay. Idam tute guhyatamam pravakshami anusuyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yajnatva mokshase shuvat rajvidya rajguhyam pavitram idam uttamam pratyaksha dharmyam susukam kartam avyam ashadadhana purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsar vartmani maya tatamidam sarvam jagadam vyaktam murtina matsthani sarvbhutani nachaham teshavasida nacha matsthani bhutani pashyame yoga vaisharam bhuta brinnacha bhutasta mamatna bhuta bhavana. After that, bhut bhavana mamatna bhut bhavana yatha sarmagatam. Why put so much of effort? अरे यार सब भूल गया हमारा. You know, we create tension everywhere. यथाकाश स्थितो ऐसे बोलो. वायु सर्वतर्गो महान तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मस्थानि तुबधार्य सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिम यान्ति मामिकाम. You know, jnanena karma sanyaas. So sanyaas means, nyas means to keep. Ni plus as dhatu is there. As kshepe, to throw. So when you throw, what? Throw anatma into anatma. Anatma and atma. That goes samyak nyas. I am putting anatma into anatma, false into false, truth into truth. Sat sadev, asat asadev. I am that knowledge, I am the goal, I am complete. And this body, this action, this frustration, this depression, this family, this house, this job, these problems, this enemy, this friend, this poopa, this bua, this kaka and kaki and chacha and chachi and mosa and mosi and samosa, all these are in one department. Was they don't exist at all. I don't want. Who will want? Self will not want, because in wanting you to modify. Avyaktoyam achintyoyam avikaryoyam uchyate. Self cannot be modified. When modification you need space. Milk can modify into curd because there is a space in the milk. So lactic acid can act and therefore milk curdles. But space can't curdle. Why? Because it's no space is there. If I put water in the space, it won't get wet. This cloth will get wet because there's a pores in the cloth. Okay, understood. Thank you. This is called Gyan Karma Sanyaas. I am the Asangatma, different from Mithyanatma. And being Asangatma, there is no action possible by me on anything. Neither I can act, neither somebody can act on me. This knowledge is there. And to prove this is Gyan Yoga. Yainam Vidhi Hantaram Yaschainam Mannehat Nihatam, etc. Is the fourth chapter. Oh, very beautiful, yes. I like it, yes. Difficult? Not difficult. Problem is where you forget some big God or you forget yourself. Forgetfulness is problem. There's no concrete problem. Problem is not in a flower or disease or health or disease or person. They're not a problem. Problem is name of forgetfulness of the infinite with either which I am, which I am associated with. That is a problem. Vipadam vismaranam vishnoho smaranam. Vipadam vismaranam vishnoho. Sampad e vismaranam. Etat proktam samasena. This is called in short what is problem. God is there. He has his own. You are devotee. God is there. He has right on my life. He can take my life. Today. Not today, now. But only one condition. I should not forget him. All calamities will lose open when this one thing is there. Be on some path. Don't be in the jungle of ahankar, krodh, kam, depression, suppression, compression. So, Gyanen Karam Yoga. I hope this is clear. Very clear, very, very clear. Now, Bhagavan starts, first to 8th chapter, is his publicity department. First, he glorifies Bhagavad Gita. And second, he tells about avatar. Okay. I think we should chant one shlok and then we can complete. अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच इमं विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययम् विवस्वान्मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत्. Now Bhagavan is giving that knowledge which I am giving. I am not saying that I started this knowledge. This is eternal knowledge. Remember I told you yesterday, transmitted, not propounder, propounded. It's not a sect. It is not acharya started by certain person. It is not somebody's philosophy. Vedanta is not a philosophy. Because philosophy has a doer. Marx's philosophy is there. Communist philosophy is there. Sunlight is not a philosophy, it is a fact. Philosophy has a propounder. Bhagavan says it is eternal knowledge. What? This yogam. Okay. Why are you telling, by the way? You understand the importance. It's not told by anybody. It's not, by the way, somebody has came the newspaper. Oh, here with Pramana Buddhi, it's a serious matter. It's a very, very important matter. There is nothing more important matter than the knowledge of the God and the self. There is nothing more important than the moksha. There is nothing more bigger than God. Even whole cosmos falls away. It is not even worth mentioning in front of God's glory. What is your body and what family you are talking about? Your problem starts when you make something bigger than God. No, nothing is bigger than God. Okay. We'll see tomorrow now. My time is over. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद।